Ladies and gents, thank you for joining me. I am Mo, and we are going to be playing roughly 1 hour of Detroit Become Human. If you haven't seen the previous parts to this video series, I'd highly recommend going to see those first. And now that we've caught up, I want you to sit back, relax, and get comfortable as I guide our androids through this experience. Welcome to Detroit Become Human. I thought you were going to say something, Chloe, so I didn't do anything. But you know, you didn't say anything, so we're just going to continue. So here we are. We're at our infamous daily dead air screen. And this is officially what it's known as now because it's quite a loading time. And there's like a white background and there's a spinning a blue circle, which is kind of very similar to what the androids have on the side of their temples. And it kind of spins around and then it turns yellow. So if they're thinking or they're shocked or they're in suspicion or something's not quite right, if their RAM is going off like crazy, then it kind of turns yellow, and if they're in danger, it's red.
Who are you?
Fugitives. Just like you. My name is Josh.
I'm Simon.
North.
Hold on, I just completely fucking missed everything because I wasn't looking at the screen. Marcus complete, Marcus complete. Sorry guys. Guys, can someone tell me what their names were? That's all I need. Like, I looked away for a second. Beth DeWall saying fuck off Twitch. Cookie Monster has allowed the term fuck off. So just just so everyone knows, now you can say that term. You may be onto something. I was almost the first to point out the deceitful nature of Nightbot. It may be very, very well sabotaging my feed. Guys, yeah, sorry, I missed the names. So I thought that this guy was Dan. Maybe I should just start again. You know what? One guy's known as Josh and another guy's known as Simon. Okay, thank you, Jess, for letting me know. I feel like I should do that again. It wasn't a smooth start, guys.
Accessing the options section.
Ladies and gents, thank you for joining me. I am Mo, and we are going to be playing roughly 1 hour of Detroit Become Human. If you haven't seen the previous parts to this fuck's sakes. Ladies and gents, thank you for joining me. I am Mo, and we are going to be playing roughly 1 hour of Detroit Become Human. If you haven't seen the previous parts to this video series, I'd highly recommend going to see those first. And now that we've caught up, I want you to sit back, relax, and get comfortable as I guide our androids through this experience. Welcome to Detroit Become Human.
Your parameters have been saved.
Your parameters have been saved. Let's continue. So here we go. Dead Air Jones. This is the screen. White screen. Yeah, blue thing spins around. Looks like the thing on the side of their temple. And then if they're thinking, it turns yellow. It's kind of like their RAM. And then the thing spins around. And then if they're shocked or they're processing something, it turns yellow. And then it turns red when they're in danger or something unusual happens. It turns red. And they might even overload. Sometimes they just completely terminate. I hope Chloe will be a deviant too, says Iron Wipe. Oh, that would be a twist. Alright, here we go. Concentration.
Who are you?
Fugitives. Just like you. My name is Josh.
I'm Simon.
North.
North. Okay, got it. We get straight to the point.
This is Jericho?
It's a refuge for those who don't want to be slaves anymore.
And hiding just to stay alive, that's freedom to you?
Humans hate us. Hiding is the only way we can survive.
There is no safe place for those like us. If humans knew we were here, they'd kill us.
And you knew that only an android could follow the trail, didn't you?
Only those who are like us can find Jericho.
If you could decipher the signs, it's because one of us trusted you enough to give you the key.
There's a place where we can be free. Find Jericho.
I understand how you feel, but we have more freedom here than you ever did.
Humans were your masters, and now it's fear that rules you. You're no freer than you ever were. You've only found a new master.
You're lost. Just like the rest of us. We didn't ask for this. All we can do now is deal with it.
You're safe here. You can stay with us as long as you want.
Go and see Lucy. She might be able to help you.
Settle in. Find Lucy. Explore Jericho. Wow, there's a lot of things to look at.
They threw him out when they didn't want him anymore. He was living on the streets before we brought him here.
They'll all shut down if we don't find a way to help them.
To help them, we need blue blood and biocomponents. We salvage what we can from those who shut down. But there's never enough.
So, how do they survive?
They won't. We're slowly dying out.
What would be the purpose of a kid android? I don't understand. Maybe a companion for like younger kids? I mean, I can't think of like, because they don't age. They're not gonna grow physically. Fine, okay. West Torrance Avenue, Detroit, Michigan. There's still so many things around. Because that looks like Lucy. We're gonna stay away from her for now.
Not in very good shape, am I? My diagnostic program isn't working. I don't think it would have anything good to say anyway.
What happened to you?
They tied me to the back of a car. I think they wanted to have fun. I don't want to shut down. No, I don't want to shut down.
That might be Lucy actually.
humans are afraid of dying too. Do you know what happens after death?
No. No, I don't.
Well, I'm about to find out. What's your name?
Marcus.
I was glad to meet you, Marcus.
I get the feeling that Marcus is going to be leading Jericho in a revolt, but again, I could be wrong. Or maybe that's one of the options that we have.
How long have you been here?
4 weeks, 3 days, 11 hours. When I escaped, there was nowhere else to go. Jericho seemed as good a place as any.
A lot of these guys in pretty bad shape.
That's how the humans treat those who disobey. They despise us. They'll never accept what we are.
Who found this place?
Nobody knows anymore. Whoever he was, his body's probably laying somewhere on this boat. If you came here for comfort, you came to the wrong place.
Are you Lucy?
Sit down.
I wonder if we can just not sit down, because it's giving me an option right now to sit down, and I can easily use the right stick to sit down, but it seems like a redundant move. If we would just had to sit down and there was no option about sitting down, then you would have just had the cutscene just go in there and have us sit down. But because it's showing us that there's something we have to do to physically sit down, surely there should be something that happens if we decide to stand up. But it looks like nothing's happening, so we're just going to sit down.
Show me. I'll stop the bleeding. Drink this.
Drink it in, man. It's the drink of Jericho.
Give me your hand. You had it all, and you lost it all. You've seen hell, and now hell lives in you. Your heart is troubled. A part of shadow and a part of light. Which will prevail? Your choices will shape your destiny.
Propose a plan to Simon, okay. Is it just me or does Simon look exactly like Daniel from Scenario 1? I mean, maybe he is the same. He looks exactly like that android. Unless he was the same model, like we've seen different versions of Kara. I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, Daniel was taken care of. I mean, he got shot in the face, shot in the torso, and I'm assuming they disposed of him. So there's a good chance that this is Daniel.
Simon. I know where we can find spare parts. CyberLife warehouse is in the Detroit Harbor. They have everything we need.
The docks are guarded. We can't just walk in there and take what we want. Humans will never let us.
Which is why we won't ask permission.
We don't have any weapons. And even if we did, none of us knows how to fight.
We can steal what we need without fighting.
We'll just get ourselves killed.
Maybe. But it's better than waiting here to be shut down.
I'm with you.
Maybe it's worth a try.
Okay. I'm in.
Okay, so that was the scenario entitled Time to Decide, and it looks like we got 100% completion. So this is the first. I think we have not hit 100% complete for anything yet. But again, this seems like it's fairly linear, so let's just turn on the world stats. So we have Inside Jericho that flows into Explore Jericho. So 96% of people were talking to the dying, and most people did talk to Josh, talk to North, do the usual things, talk to the damaged android, let there be light. So I think that is turning, is to lighting up all the drums with some wood in it. 99% of people talk to Lucy. I mean, what happened to the 1%? Did they just quit playing? So obviously I don't. Is this 1% like a drop-off point? Because I've seen a couple of times where we've had 100% of players. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe people just stopped playing at that point. I don't know. Check Empty Crate. Most people talked to Simon, and then Marcus hatched a plan to go to the docks and get all the spare parts that they need. I'm just going to quickly pause the timer and just check the chat very quickly. So, what did I miss? One guy is known as Josh Moore. Yeah, so I restarted because I didn't know what their names were. The woman is North. Yep. Hope Chloe will be a deviant too. That, yeah. So saying that would be interesting. So this whole time the game start menu just kind of turns on us. Thank you, Stoofy, for the sip of green tea. See, these notifications come up on a different activity feed. So I'm just going through the chat at the moment. I'll take that sip in a second, actually. Let me just see what everyone's saying. A companion for the priest, maybe? Oh god, I will wipe that humans. Okay. I'm slightly lost, guys. Clutch Wolf for Bob saying the joke I was thinking. What? A companion for the priest, maybe? What priest? Tell me the joke. I want to know the joke. Beth Wolf says the singing though is creepy. She died. Yeah, so she kind of passes away, or passes to the next Microsoft update in your hands. Clutch Crawford North kind of nice though. Iron Wipe, I think you have to sit. Yeah, so I just went off on a diatribe there for a second because I just like I don't see the point of why that's programmed that way. The Big Cheese, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. I see you. I see you. This is a Big Cheese, the master of the Chinese proverb. Mr. Dragon, he is the chosen one. I think so, yeah. So Marcus is the chosen one. I get the same feeling. He is RA9. Or I think he's RA9. I don't know. It might be someone else. But I'm guessing that he is RA9. I think he's going to lead Jericho in a rebellion or a revolution against the humans. Clutch Crawford, Hundo Bomb. Hundo Bomb? Robin Hood time. Robin Hood time? Oh, as in we're gonna go rob the hood? Is that what you mean? I don't know. I have some Rubios tea. Rubios. I think you spelt it wrong. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's Rubios. Roobiost. But I know what you mean, Stoofy. Bob says it's a joke about priests raping little boys because you asked what the child android was. Ah, Bob. Thank you, Stoofy, for the sip of green tea. Clutch has been popped. Yes, the clutch has been popped. Alright, let's continue.
You gonna be okay? We'll get some help here. As soon as we'll all be just a bad memory. This is the place.
So our primary drive and objective at the moment is to find help. There we go.
Are you Zlatko?
Who's asking?
I was told you could help us.
I don't know who told you that. You came to the wrong place. I'm sorry.
Wait! We really need your help.
Come in. Come on in. Don't be shy.
Whoa, this is a huge place. Very rustic. I think that's the correct word. Is rustic? Or antique? I don't know.
Luther, would you be so kind as to take these ladies' coats? Oh, don't be afraid of our big friend here. Luther is just another android that I helped. He keeps me company in this big, empty old house. Please, make yourselves at home. How did you hear about me?
An android. On the street, he said you could help us.
I see. Deviant, huh? What about her?
human.
And you want to find a safe place. Somewhere you can start a new life. I hear Canada is very lovely at this time of year. Beautiful landscapes, open spaces, clean air, and no android laws. Great place for a fresh start.
Yes, that's exactly what we want.
Of course. Well, I can help you. But first, we have to get rid of your tracker.
Tracker?
Yeah. All androids are fitted with a tracking device to locate them at all times. I'll remove yours, and then you'll both be safe. Come on. Follow me. The little one can wait for us in the living room.
No, she always stays with me.
Of course.
Am I the only one that's a tad bit suspicious?
Right this way? Everything we need is in the basement.
I mean, the last time we were in a basement in a game by Quantic Dream, there was a doctor that was trying to do some weird stuff to us. That is cool. Did you guys see the little animation there? You see how she turned and then she grabbed the hand? These little things are really cool.
I don't like this place. And that man. Let's go, I have a bad feeling.
I know. I don't trust him either. We have to be careful.
Please excuse the mess. I needed somewhere discreet for my machines. Removing trackers is illegal, so I opted for discretion over comfort. I hope the little one isn't too scared.
No. No, she'll be all right.
That's good.
I don't know why this reminds me of Cloverfield Lane. I don't know if anyone's seen that film, but they're basically trapped inside a building with a strange guy the whole film, and they don't really know what's going on outside.
Come on, Alice.
It looks like we've unlocked something there. Every time I see these generators, I just get Last of Us vibes.
If you could just stand over there.
Let's analyze the room very quickly. So we checked on Alice, we reached the basement, now we need to enter Zlatko's machine. Alright, here goes nothing.
I should warn you, this could be quite unpleasant. You know what's strange? For some unknown reason, the trackers seem to stop working in Deviants. That's why it's so hard to find them. So, actually, there's no reason to remove your tracker.
What? But you said that...
Yeah, people believe what they want. You Deviants are so naive. They'll come to me expecting me to help them. And I just reset them, sell them on. Or I keep them for my little experiments.
No! No! I don't want to be reset! Let me go! Ah!
Oh, I forgot about the child. Lock it up. I'll deal with it later.
Alice! Alice, no!
Wow. A deviant that wants to be a mother. That's so sweet. And so deluded. I think it's time we put you out of your misery.
Fuck's sakes. Alright, we need to figure this out.
That's what you get for having a dream. It always ends up the same way. Tears and disillusionment.
Oh, fuck off.
Believe me, you're better off being erased and feeling nothing. No more pain. No more hopes dashed. Almost down to you.
Kara!
Oh, poor little Alice. Oh, looks like Mommy doesn't remember you at all, huh? Looks like Mommy's completely forgotten you.
Kara, what happened to you?
Oh, all right, that's enough. Come on. You bit me. I'm gonna teach you some manners, you little bitch.
Kara! Wake up, Kara!
Meet me in the living room.
Wait a second. Fuck off! Are you kidding me? No. I've never ever wanted to go back and redo a bit in one of these types of games ever again. I mean, I've never more wanted to go back and redo what just had. That's fucked up. I don't even know if I made sense there, but like, you know what I'm trying to say. I mean, there was nothing there. There was literally just kick left, kick right, and then the fucking the hope of the bottle kind of fucking things up. Fuck. Wait a minute.
erased her memory.
No. This can't be happening.
You have to remember. For her sake.
He likes to play with us. Creating monsters. For his amusement. But who's the real monster? Look what he did to us. You must remember who you are. Otherwise the little one will die.
It's so creepy. My name is Kara. We need to do things that remind us of who we are. Okay. We looked at this earlier, right? But we've got no emotional attachment to this. History of painting. So that's the exit. Which is obviously closed. Meet Luther in the living room. No, no, no.
Make yourselves at home.
Come on, we need some more. We need some more juice. There has to be something downstairs that we missed. I don't know. I'm just gonna have a quick look again. I don't know. I feel like missing one thing here would kind of just give us a totally different story in terms of if she doesn't get her memory back, then it's just fucked, you know. Maybe this? Oh. I don't get it. What has the ostrich got to do with anything? Is this an ostrich? This is an ostrich, right? Or flaming? I don't know. There has to be something here before we go over to
Master's dinner's ready.
Shut up, man.
Take it up to him.
I don't want to chat to you.
Yes, Luther.
So there's something outside. It looks like a gravestone, maybe. European architecture, monuments, landscapes, houses of the century, history of art, what? Something, subjects, well, I don't know. That didn't help us. Follow instructions. No, I don't want to follow instructions. Okay, let's look at this.
And you want to find a safe place. Somewhere you can start a new life.
I think we're almost there. I just want to throw this in Luther's head and then kick him into the fire. But we have to follow instructions. Why is that glowing?
Just set it down on the table over there. Get rid of that carcass. Take it next door.
Think you forgot how to work. Fucking whore walked out on me for a fucking account.
Did you hear what I said?
Yes, Latko.
Whoa, is that thing watching us? It is. Fucking creepy.
Luther! Luther!
Yes, Latko.
I should be done here in 10 minutes or so. I'll have a look at the little one, see what I can do with it.
Understood, Latko. I'll bring you the little one in 10 minutes.
Time remaining 10 minutes. What? So we need to free her in 10 minutes. We need to do something. Who is the little girl? Okay. Remember. Remember. Okay, so we need to remember who we are.
Listen.
Escape, find Alice. Okay, so that's to the corridor. Where's this? I don't know where that's leading us. Is there anything else in the room that could be useful? Any weapons? Any guns? Any screwdrivers? Holy shit. Holy polar bear. Let's fuck up as much shit as we can before we leave. Okay, I'm guessing we don't need that.
Listen.
So we have 8 minutes. That's to the corridor. I want to see what we can actually do in the room with fuckface in it. Okay, so nothing. This one leads to the corridor. Hopefully the polar bear gets him.
What are you doing here? Has the Master authorized you to be here? You must always obey the Master. Oh yes, you must always...
Shut the fuck up.
What are you doing? You're not gonna hurt me. No. No. No, you wouldn't do that.
Will you be quiet if I let go?
Yes, yes, I promise to be quiet.
No, I don't trust him.
Don't turn me off.
I don't know, I did what I had to do. I don't know why it just happened, okay? I just reacted, okay? How much time do we have? 6 minutes, not long. Okay, so this is where we were. Okay, got it, got it.
I'm sorry. About the little one.
We really need to start moving the fuck around. Okay. Detroit today. We don't have time to read. We don't have time to read. We ain't got time to read. Androids alter your brain. We were talking about this yesterday, guys. Fuck. What else is in here? A gun.
It's not loaded.
Four minutes. Why do we want to check the fire? Fuck that. No, 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 no. Oh, fuck. Why? Okay, okay, we need to get out of here now. I feel like it's been long enough. At the same time, I'm just very curious.
Alice?
Clara, you remember me.
How could I forget you? I'm so sorry. You were right. You never should have come. We have to go. Follow me and don't make any noise, okay?
Luther?
Yes, Slavko.
I'm finished here. Go fetch the little one.
Right away, Slavko.
Oh no.
Slavko!
What?
The little one is gone!
Well, it can't have just disappeared. Gotta be here somewhere. What are you waiting for? Go look. Shit. Where are they? Luther! Find them, for fuck's sake!
There's only one place.
There you are! Catch them, Luther! There's no point in running. You can't escape from me. Get a move on. No more hide and seek for you.
Yes! What?
They're over there.
Alice! Go, Alice!
No, I won't leave.
Go! Run as fast as you can!
I warned you. Dreams always end in tears. You should have listened to me. What are you doing? Get out of my way.
No. Not this time.
I said get out of my way or I'll shoot right through you. How dare you? How dare you? What are you doing? Who let you out? Get away from me! Get away from me! Obey me! I'm your master! I'm your master!
I didn't want to hurt you. He programmed me to obey him. When I saw the little one risk her life to save you, it was like opening my eyes for the first time. Finally, I could see. I know you have no reason to trust me after what I did. But I know someone who could help you across the border. I could take you there. I could protect you. You and the little one.
All right. I trust you. I was so scared of losing you.
Well, that was one hell of a scenario, and the bronze trophy that we just popped is called Escape the Manor, and there's a lot going on here. Okay, so let's Let's rewind. Let's take it back. Whoa, that's a pretty pretty detailed flowchart. So 63% completed for Zlatko. Public opinion indifferent. Alice is warm. Okay, so let's turn on the world stats. So we look for help. We reach Zlatko's house. We enter the house. We meet him. We follow Zlatko to the basement. 99% attracted by odd noises. So most people were attracted by odd noises. Climbed into the machine. Kara is being reset. Kara is reset. So there is a way to not be reset. Interesting. And there's a totally different kind of path that's more linear, I suppose. So I guess less people, or you have less of an experience. I don't know. Yeah, you kind of bypass all of this and you end up here. But we did get reset. And that was very, like, that was the first time where I was kind of like, oh shit, I actually want to go back and restart the last save. We freed the monsters, which is 97%. 1 second. Okay, so 97% of people freed the monsters, and then 94%. So a lot of people went into the bathroom. The android is loud. There's no statistic for kill or spare. So I don't know how many people killed the random bathtub android. 84% of people entered the storage room. Go see Luther, bring the tray, blah blah. This is all mandatory stuff. So we read the books. There was something else there which we missed. I think there's a lot of things that you could have done here, but the time pressure also is something to consider. So explore the house to recover the memory. So we recover the memory. Recollect enough memories, 54%. So there was a good percentage of people that ended up here somewhere where you didn't actually remember, or Kara didn't remember who she was. We recovered our memory here. So does that mean the story ends? Look, for these guys, it just ends there. So there's a way. I think if we don't recover the memory, that might be the end of the character, maybe, possibly. And then we go to memory recovered. We search we search the house for Alice. We check the TV, check the empty shotgun. Alice is found. I think maybe if we get out of the wardrobe quicker, she can stop him while he's, trying to load up the gun. Alice is found. 98% of people. Luther goes to collect Alice. Enter the main room. Enter the bedroom. Hide in the closet. So there's a couple of ways this could have went. We get spotted, like 76% of people. There's a lot. This is why I say, if you guys ever are going to play this game, there's many ways in which it could go. And then we start the chase. So there was a flow where we don't start a chase, but kind of end up in the same place. There's two locked scenarios here. 42% of people got the bear attacks Zlatko and protect Kara. Kara reaches the stairs. The monsters ambush Zlatko, and Luther joins Kara and Alice. Okay, so it looks like we have another maybe android on our team or on our side, or this is going to be kind of journeying with us. I'm not entirely sure. I'm going to take a second to check the chat very quickly. Thank you, Stoofy, for the sip of green tea. I think I'm going to take that in a second. Let me just check the chat very quickly. So, fake news, something about fake news. Gubacious, thank you for joining us. I need to scroll. I got a lot of scrolling to do. I'm dying. Mr. Dragon redeemed posture check. I think we did a posture check. If we didn't, we're gonna check our posture right now. Stealing from the rich and giving to the poor. Androids. Gubacious, yo, how's it going? It's good to see you. Yo, can you check if my dono went through? Sure. Give me 1 second. I'll check for you just now. Where is the link? Where is the link? Let me check it for you very quickly. Twitch.tv/mo2x15. That was a creepy scenario. But let me just scroll down very quickly. Okay. Technology, guys, technology. Whoa. Feedback Jones. I don't see anything. I mean, unless it takes time to register, I'm not sure. Let's have a look. Can you check if my Gabe, if you're still around, let me know. What was it to? Was it to the charity or was it something else? And then I'll check it for you properly. I think he's lying. I agree with you. Yeah, oh yeah, so this guy turned out to be a complete fucking, you know what? I'm suspicious. I think we're all suspicious. Yeah, it was too easy. He was too willing, like, at first he was like, no, because maybe he thought they was being investigated or it was a cop or something. I'm not entirely sure. I think he's going to use us for tests, like lab rat or scrap. Yep, so Beth, you're totally right. And now he's leading you to the basement. That's even more suspicious. Yep. Creepy Jones. Iron Wipe. Oh, he will steal your parts. Yep. Vodka, he's for sure trustworthy, says Clutch. Bro, this motherfucker is the size of a mountain. Yeah, so Cubacious with the observation there. Yomo, I think you're finna get bodied. This is a good time for a Chinese problem. Beth Wolf, lol, rest in pieces, Kara. Yeah, that was scary. I'll deal with it later. Yeah, he didn't even call her a girl. He just said, I'm gonna deal with it later. Yeah, Alice is a beast. It's chilling. It's speed slow as fuck. Pull the cable. His downloads. No, but that's the thing. Like, it was going slow, but so there apparently is a way to stop her from being mind wiped. But I don't know what the fuck. Pull the cable. I didn't see anything, any option to like pull any cables. Sip of green tea from Stoofy. Fake news. Fuck. Go back. Redo. Lol. My arse off. Redo, please. We can't have this. I think it worked out, guys. I was just as panicked as everyone else, but I think it kind of worked out. There has to be a way she can keep her memories. I love the passion. I love the fucking shouting with the caps and shit. Like you guys know, I'm not actually checking at that point in time. But I just love it. It's just like, we can't have this. There has to be a way. She has to keep her memories. I love it. I love the fucking caps. Like, it's just wonderful. No, you're Zlatko's bitch now. Go serve your master. Yeah. So we thought for a second that was the case. She's getting her memory back. Yes, she got her memory back. Fucking hell, it feels like I'm reading something from yesterday. But that's a lot of comments, which is good. A lot of thoughts, a lot of discussion. Guess you could say that guy was open-minded. Aha, I see what you did there. Can someone fill me in what happened after the cell door was opened? Cell door. There was a couple of times we opened the cell door. I think there's gonna be a jump scare with the pacing thing. Yeah, the music was really there. I just noticed your Karen haircut. Mom made her a Karen. I didn't make her a Karen. She cut her hair, and then all we could do is choose the color of her hair, and then everyone was like, "Oh, make her blonde." So I was like, "All right, fine, child, let's make her blonde." Yeah, you better find your manager. More find places you had dialect. Find places you had dialect with a child, aka spoke. I think you mean dialogue. I think I could be wrong. If you're talking about dialect, as in like a southern accent, or that was so not a southern accent, but you know what I mean. I think you meant dialogue, but dialect is slightly different. The fire maybe. The little one seemed to refer to Alice. Yes. Fuck yes. Fuck yes. Bear question mark. See if you can interact with the polar bear. Yep. We did. Big cheese. Some emotes. Big brother is watching. Some Terminator type shit. It says clutch. 2 girls 1 cup sequel. Thank you for the follow. I just see that now. So 12 minutes ago. 2 girls 1 cup. Okay. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. The big cheese. Such a villain's ending. Yeah. Cubacious. Would he have kept the same energy if he had caught you earlier? I don't know. Probably not. A sip of green tea from Clutch. Bro passed through the door and said, "I'm the good guy." It wouldn't let me donate to the charity, so I just tipped. Why is that? Actually, that makes me curious because I'll speak to you properly later. But no, I appreciate that. But it should work. Like the charity thing should work. So what I'll do is like let me check it. If you did a tip through Streamlabs, then whatever kind of comes to there, I will forward it on in your name. And then we'll pop it over to the charity fundraiser. But I appreciate it. Thank you so much. That really does help. We're about a month away, just under a month away. But I'm curious. I want to know, why didn't it work? Because then maybe there's other people that have tried it and it hasn't worked for them. But yeah, that is curious. Because I think there's different ways to kind of to do it from the charity fundraiser. But yeah, we'll talk about it properly after the next scenario. Give you error 404 message. Maybe it's because you're talking shit about androids and maybe they can hear you. So they're like, you know what, Gabe? We don't like you talking shit about androids. No, but seriously though, I appreciate. I'll check it out properly once we finish stream, and then I'll kind of let you know what happened. And yeah, that's weird. You shouldn't get error message, but it is what it is. Let's continue. Let's do one more scenario, guys. Oh, sorry, sip of green tea for Stoofy Jones. And if anyone else gave me a sip of green tea, I should have this thing up where it just kind of tracks everything. So yeah, mark is complete, posture check, sip of green tea from Stoofy was complete, Clutch is complete, Stoofy earlier. I think there's one left, so I'll take it randomly. You know, just spontaneously. I'll just be like, fuck, I need some green tea because something happened. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Here's another. And yeah, Gubacious, just a little $20 for the culture. What does that mean? Is that like an Americanism? Is that a Gabeism? I'm not sure. I'm being serious. I don't know what that means. Just a little $20 for the culture. I freaking appreciate it. It's going towards a good. You can feel good about it too, because at the end of the day, you did something good, and like. Selfishly, we get to feel good about doing something good for others. So there's definitely that. Thank you, Stu, for the green tea. I'm going to reserve that for when we need it next. But let's continue. So this is... I don't know where this is. I still don't know if this is a fictional place. I don't know if this is his mind palace or is some kind of a Zen garden. But I don't know if this is in his programming or it's an actual physical place. But he has an umbrella like he fucking needs it. And the last time we were here, we actually missed some stuff, so we're gonna have a little look around very quickly.
Hello, Amanda.
Connor, I've been expecting you. Would you mind a little walk? Congratulations, Connor. You managed to find that deviant. Tell me, what did you learn?
I found its diary, but it was encrypted. It may take weeks to decipher.
What else?
The walls of the apartment were covered with drawings of labyrinths and other symbols. Like the other deviants, it seemed obsessed with RA9.
You came very close to capturing that deviant. It's a pity you let it self-destruct.
I don't know. I feel like if we're explaining, we're kind of like. Let's give her his last words.
I made a mistake. It said RA9 saved me before it jumped from the roof. I should have anticipated what it would do.
How is your relationship with the Lieutenant developing?
It's improving. I'm coming to know him better, and he's growing accustomed to my presence.
We don't have much time. Deviancy continues to spread. It's only a matter of time before the media finds out about it. We need to stop this, whatever it takes.
I will solve this investigation, Amanda. I won't disappoint you.
A new case just came in. Find Anderson and investigate it.
Okay, so I guess we need to get in the house first. It'll be kind of creepy going up to the window and trying to look, right?
Lieutenant Anderson! Anybody home?
That is fucking annoying. Whoa.
Lieutenant Anderson! Easy, Sumo. I'm your friend. See? I know your name. I'm here to save your owner.
Black Lamb Scotch whiskey, 40%. That's pretty. A gun, 1 bullet remaining. What?
Lieutenant.
Does that just mean he's wasted?
Wake up, Lieutenant. It's me, Connor. I'm going to sober you up for your own safety.
Hey!
I have to warn you.
Leave me
This may be
alone,
unpleasant.
fucking android.
Get the fuck out of my house.
I'm sorry, Lieutenant, but I need you. Thank you in advance for your cooperation.
Lee, get the fuck out of here! Sulu! Attack! Good job. Attack! Fuck, I think I'm gonna be sick. Oh, leave me alone, you asshole. I'm not going anywhere. What the hell are you doing?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. That could have gone
I don't want
bad.
a bath. Thank you.
Sorry, Lieutenant. It's for your own good.
Ah! Oh, turn it off! Turn it off! Ah! What the fuck are you doing here?
A homicide was reported 43 minutes ago. I couldn't find you at Jimmy's bar, so I came to see if you were at home.
Jesus, I must be the only cop in the world that gets assaulted in his own house by his own fucking android. Can't you just leave me alone?
You seem to have personal issues. You should consult a professional who can help you.
Beat it, you hear me? Get the hell out of here!
I understand. It probably wasn't interesting anyway. A man found dead in a sex club downtown. Guess they'll have to solve the case without us.
You know, probably wouldn't do me any harm to get some air. There's some clothes in the bedroom there.
I'll go get them.
Boy, he out-psyched the human. Nice.
What do you want to wear?
Whatever.
Stripey, hippie, or streaky? So guys, this is an important decision. So what I want you to do while I take that little extra sip of green tea that I got from Stoofy is I want to know, do we dress him up as a hippie, as a strippy, or streaky? So 1 for hippie, 2 for strippy, and 3 for streaky. I'm going to sip this green tea very, very quickly, and then we're going to tally things up, okay? Okay, sip of green tea. Thank you, Stoofy. Okay, so well, that's a lot of 2s. A lot of strippy. I was saying strippy, but you know, stripey. I know it's stripey, by the way. Thank you, Jonah. Thank you for joining the stream. Let's stream. I have food 2 hippie. I think 2s. I think I saw a lot of 2s. I think 2 wins. So we're gonna drive him up stripey. I can't even talk anymore. I like the viciousness of the sound effect when you press R2. Like when you press R2, like everything is normal, chill. You can hear like water, you can hear my voice, and then all of a sudden just shit just gets serious. Like the Matrix just opens up and he's like, look for Lieutenant Anderson. Hank found. Hank sobered up. Bring Hank clean clothes. Okay, so anyway, that's enough of my analysis.
Are you all right, Lieutenant?
Yeah. Wonderful. Just give me 5 minutes, okay?
Sure.
Oh. Yeah, so let's use this time to be productive, learn something about Hank. Maybe there's something in his room.
all Russian troops withdraw from the Arctic.
Time to pull the plug. Okay, so page 1 of Century magazine.
But this is clearly a new escalation in the conflict.
I can't read when there's noise. It really like bugs me out. So I wish there was a way to turn the TV off, but there isn't. So I'm just going to read it from this view. So time to pull the plug. Screening for depression. A recent study led by Dr. P. Gorgansky has linked the amount of time we spend in front of screens with the widespread antidepressant epidemic. From the time we wake up to the time we go to bed, we are surrounded by screen-based devices. Of course, too much TV definitely won't make your eyes go square, but it can have other harmful consequences. These include poor sleep, strained eye, and lack of face-to-face interaction, driving, emotional underdevelopment, and depression.
Many experts are suggesting the specter of a third world war draws closer.
Screening for depression. Gorgansky's study found that 2 in 3 people take antidepressants, and lack of social interaction is the leading cause. Meanwhile, the average person spends 82% of their time communicating through a device rather than in person, and relationships are suffering for it. In response, CyberLife has introduced a home psychologist add-on for your Android in a bid to teach us how to communicate again. The upgrade costs $150 but can benefit the whole family with group therapy sessions and activities adapted for children and adults. But Gorgansky is skeptical. Our society is hooked on technology. I don't think yet more technology is the answer. Just go outside and talk to someone. Tainted love. Police to use marketing data to identify criminals early. That's a very real possibility. So we were having this conversation earlier. Politics in focus. Are American senators really corrupt? Tainted love. Sales of Android intimate partners are exploding. Androids capable of satisfying customers' sexual and emotional needs have been a phenomenal success, such that CyberLife has been battling to keep stores stocked. Though the idea seemed far-fetched initially, CyberLife's gamble has paid off. These androids offer nothing less than a full partner experience for men or women. The advantages are many. Androids take care of the house, cook to a high standard, and fulfill any sexual fantasy without ever saying, "Not tonight, honey. I have a headache." Sales of Android intimate partners are exploding. While CyberLife initially focused on urban singles to buy its models, this year's record divorce rate seems to show that many men and women today prefer to live with an android than with a human partner. This won't help the already plummeting birth rate, which raises serious questions about the role androids play on our society. I find the reading material in this game really interesting because it's all like hypothetical, but at the same time it's very much something you can believe would become a reality, or could become a reality, or is slowly becoming a reality. Even though obviously we don't have androids in our world, but it's interesting to think. Okay, so there's something in the corner there. There's something on the table. So let's learn about Hank. Autumn Blues, Michigan Brothers, Detroit Soul Records. So Hank loves jazz. Cole Anderson. Hank has lost his son.
Be a good dog, Sumo. I won't be long.
The dog kind of looks like his owner. But that was the end of that scenario. Let's turn on the world stats as we examine Russian roulette. So we completed 80% of this scenario. Public opinion is indifferent. I don't know what, I'm not entirely sure what that means, but we've had public opinion is indifferent, software instability, question mark, Hank is neutral, Amanda is trusted. So we emerge in the Zen garden, we join Amanda, we arrive at Hank's place, and yeah, a fair few amount of people check the front living room window, 90%, some of them. Okay, so there was something else that we could have done outside. 66% of people rang again, check the car. We spot Hank and we break in. We enter the house. Hank's dog attacks us. All linear. We calm Hank's dog, possibly because we knew the name. So I guess if we didn't know the name, I don't know, the dogs or something. We analyze Hank. We talk Hank. Take Hank to the bathroom. Distant attitude. 64%. Okay, so we were in the minority. So everyone that selected the stripy shirt was only 20%. 39% tie between a streaky shirt and a hippie shirt. Interesting. So then we wait for Hank, and then there's a couple of things that could have happened here. So we read Pull the Plug. We read Tainted Love, which were the two articles on the tablet, the reading material. We find a picture of Hank's son. So 90% of people found that. There was a couple of other things in the living room, but in this scenario we didn't know how long we would have to explore, so it is what it is. And yeah, Hank is ready, and then we leave for Club Eden, and I think this is a good place to call it. So I want to thank you, if you're watching this on the YouTubes, for giving me a bite-sized chunk of your day, wherever or whenever you're watching this. And since you're on YouTube, I want you to know that I'm currently moving along the path towards 100 subscribers. So I ask, would you kindly subscribe and hit the notification bell on YouTube? And if you liked what you saw, click me a thumbs up. And hey, whilst you're doing all that, you might as well leave a comment with your thoughts below. I'd love to hear from you too. But make sure you check out the notes in the description of the video. I look forward to you joining me again.